This video is about our family of four taking our converted camper van Mr. Parsons around the Scotland North Coast 500, a 500-mile route, except it's not 500 miles because we're starting our journey here in Bath. It's going to be 500 miles just to get to the start point in Inverness. So for us, it's going to be more like the NC500. That's going to be about 9 hours on the road just to get to the start point. But for you, it's going to be as quick as a click of the fingers. Welcome to Scotland, and what better way to christen it than a chilly dip in the North Sea. That was chilly. Right, so it's actually 2 days later from when I last spoke to you in Bath. We had an overnight stop at Cairn Lodge Services just into Scotland on the way up, and then we've driven to, where are we? Golspie. We're at Golspie, so that's our first overnight stop on the NC500. We've had a swim in the sea, now we're going to go for a swim in a pool, so I'm hoping that's going to be a bit warmer, and then we will continue along the route. We decided, like many, to do the NC500 route anti-clockwise, starting on the east and then working our way around the north coast, finishing on the west in the more mountainous, dramatic scenery.
We're going to go find Big Burn Falls.
And thankfully, not raining today.
This is an ancient Pictish rock.
We've had good coffee, good milkshakes, good chocolates in the Cocoa Sky Cafe, especially the Glenmorangie chocolate. We're ending our day here in Libster, and it's a beautiful location. We're right down on the coast, lovely beach here, rocky beach. There's a harbour with a lighthouse, really picturesque, quite remote. Apparently we leave a donation here, it's recommended £10. No problem with that, leaving a £10 donation. So we're going to get dinner on in the van, get everything set up, chill out and enjoy an evening in a beautiful location. Always good to start the day with a bit of a workout, especially with a view like this. We've moved on from Libster Harbour, and the first stop of today is the Walligo Steps, and it's very dramatic. Where's Mummy? Go find Mummy.
We are now going to see a famous sign in John O'Groats. How can a sign be famous?
What do you think of the famous signpost? Feel more northern than you've ever felt before?
Yes. Maybe.
Tonight's park up, not quite as glamorous, not quite as scenic. We're at Scrabster Harbour because the ferry terminal is just over there. and in the morning we're taking the van onto the ferry and we're going even further north to Orkney. Tempted for a cheeky pint in the upper deck though. Looks lovely. Not the liveliest of places, but the pint of Orkney Gold went down a treat. Dinner tonight, jacket potato, beans and cheese. Looking forward to it?
Yeah.
Something we like to do in the evenings is all get cosy on the bed and chill out and watch a movie or something on TV. What are we watching today?
Traitors.
Traitors, because we're in Scotland, so why not? Evie, is this your favourite place on Orkney?
Yes!
Why is that?
Because it's called Evie Sands and my name is Evie.
And what a beautiful place Evie Sands is too. Just had a great stay for the night at the Hallidale Inn North Coast Touring Park. Brilliant place. Just been in the cafe and had a fantastic Scottish breakfast, and now we're going to go to Melvick and see if we might have a dip in the sea. Now we're not wussing out, we're more than happy to get into that ice cold, freezing North Sea. But as you can see, it's very rough. If we go in there, we might not be coming back out. Balnakeil Bay, it's looking a little calmer here, so maybe we'll brave the chilly waters this time. Maybe. Oh, it's chilly. I feel at one with the North Sea. I feel like a Viking. Alright, that's it. 2 minutes, that'll do. Oh.
Could have been colder.
Yeah.
Go back in.
I think I'm done. Woo, chilly. From cold to hot. Chocolate. Cheers. How's your hot chocolate? Hot and chocolatey. Cocoa Mountain, very good hot chocolate. And mocha. Tonight's park up is at a place called Kinloch Burvey. It's actually a serviced motorhome pitch. We've just had to pay £15 up at the spa. We've got some water and we've got electric hookup. We're all set up here. We thought we might be fighting for a space because there's only 5 service pitches, but we've managed to get here and no one else is here. We wanted to get another electric hookup because we're just slightly unsure about our gas level situation. We've got auto gas, we've got an underslung tank on the van. We do have a gauge telling us how much we have in the gas tank, but it's not that reliable. Sometimes it shows 2 lights, sometimes it shows 4 or 5 lights, so we don't know whether we've got a good amount or whether we're running low. So by doing the hookup we can do a few things with the charging of phones and with kettles and all that sort of stuff, we can use the electric, and then that also puts a bit of charge into the leisure battery. The next place I think we can fill up with the gas is Ullapool. That's a couple of nights away, so we didn't want to get caught out in the middle of the Highlands without the ability to be able to heat the van with the gas. That's the main thing. If it gets cold, we use the gas for our heater, so we don't want to get cold at night. How's that lasagna?
Good.
Tasty lasagna, garlic bread, salad and a glass of red wine on the menu tonight.
It's not really a glass.
Lovely. Cup. Right, a plastic camping cup of red wine. Cheers. I think we found a nice little spot for a cold plunge. That wakes you up in the morning. Now time for a cup of tea. Cold in there?
Yeah.
Arrived at our next overnight park up. It's at a place called Clactall, and it is a motorhome pitch, so we've got another electric hookup, but we are right next to the beach. It's another stunning, really remote, beautiful white sandy beach with blue waters. Rain is interrupting play at the moment, so we're just doing lots of inside the van stuff, keeping warm, having cups of tea, sleeping, playing cards, and then hopefully we can go and explore the stunning beach in the morning. Well, thankfully the weather's cleared and it's left us with this beautiful sunset over the beach. Amazing. Is this the secret beach? It's Sunday, Easter Sunday in fact. We've woken up to lovely sunshine, so we're going to go for an Easter morning chilly cold plunge, and I think it is going to be very chilly. Happy Easter. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Calling it a day. That'll do, I think. Right. Oh. Imagine families living in a cave like this.
This is the main entrance.
Yes.
This is the living room.
Where would your bedroom be?
In there. In there.
So we've got another stunning park up for the night. We're at the foot of a mountain called Stack Polly, which is just here behind me. So we're going to be going up there tomorrow. Pasta bake for tea, which is just as well because I think we'll need the carbs for getting up there tomorrow. Have to put the bed away every morning and make it every evening. A little bit of a faff, but we're going to do it. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now and what it looks like in about 5 minutes. And now we have a lounge stroke living room all ready for breakfast. Today's mission, up there. We made it to the top of Stack Polly and the effort was worth it. Actually, it wasn't that much effort to get views as stunning as this. We've arrived at our next park up for the night. It's actually a campsite. We've paid for electric hookup, so we've splashed out. It's a bit steep, 50 quid for the night, but we've got stunning views over the Summer Isles. We get the hookup because our gas is very low. Hopefully we can fill that up at Ullapool tomorrow. We've got dinner booked in a restaurant at the top of the road. We're going to have some showers. We've actually got here quite early, but we thought after our hike up to the top of Stack Polly today, we deserved a little rest. So we're just going to have some chilled out campsite downtime and a bit of rugby. Last night's overnight stay was great on the very expensive campsite. The restaurant was good. We all had local fish and chips and some nice pudding. And now we've arrived in Ullapool. We've topped up on the gas, and at Ullapool there is a swimming pool. So wherever there's a swimming pool, we've got to get in. Tonight's park up is just on a little car park at the side of a road in the middle of the mountains. We're an hour and 20 from Ullapool. Victoria Falls on the itinerary for tomorrow. We've got some bolognese cooking up in the van. Not a bad little location, very scenic. Some weird tin hut thing here, don't know what that is. Hopefully there's no chainsaw wielding hillbillies living in there. Cooking of the bolognese is well underway in the kitchen. I think every cook needs a glass of red wine. There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Smells good. Well, as good as boiling pasta can smell. Comfy up there, Evie?
Yes.
Ready for your tea?
Yes.
Good. Here is the bolognese with the most stunning presentation of a bolognese dish I've ever seen. It looks very tasty, complete with some garlic bread. How does it taste?
So these are the tracks we need to look out for if we want to see pine marten track. This is its front paw mark, and this is its back paw.
Right, let's go hunting.
Yeah.
I mean, not hunting.
No.
Just had some nice grilled cheese toasties from Kinlochu service station. Turkish delight and coffees and hot chocolates. A good lunch stop, eh?
Yep.
Just heading to one of the Great Pyramids of Egypt, I think.
Keep dancing with the devil, but he doesn't
Right, this is it. We've been talking about this ever since we were thinking about this trip. We're about to attempt the infamous Belach Nabar, which is the Applecross Pass, which some have said is a little hairy, some have said is absolutely fine. We will see. Well, so far so good. We are 4 minutes away from the top. Whoa! It is a little windy. The wind just yanked the door, which almost pulled my shoulder out of its socket. So we made it up to the top of the Applecross Pass. Very narrow in places, the road not great conditions in places, but lots of passing points. We had to let a few people past. As you can imagine, it is just stunning views all around on top. We've got beautiful views on this side of Skye, but we are now going to start the descent down, and then that's it. Applecross Pass is ticked off. Oh, that's a little bit of a drop. Are you enjoying the Applecross Pass? Whilst you're watching Netflix? Applecross Pass, completed it, mate. High five. Tonight's park up just on the side of the road, somewhere about 50 minutes out of Inverness. Another wild spot, beautiful scenery. Not our last night, but our last night cooking our meal in the van, because we're going to treat ourselves to a burger, I think, on the last night. Cheeky beer, cheeky view. Here's to being cheeky. Taste test for the chili con veggie. Oh yeah. Another good meal. It's like eating in a fancy restaurant with the quality of this food and this view out of a tinfoil takeaway tub.
Well, I think I'm one up from you. I've got the frying pan.
Oh, fancy.
Daddy, give us a kiss.
Oh, my lips fell off. Minor hiccup, we set off this morning and got a pressure warning on the rear driver's side tyre. Looks like it's going down, slow puncture I think. Fortunately, we've managed to limp several miles down the road to a place called Dingwall, and they've got a tyre shop here, so we're at Dingwall Tyres. Hopefully they can repair it for us. Job done. The diagnosis was that there was a screw in the tyre, so fortunately they've been able to plug it at a cost of £23, so very happy with that. Cheaper than a new tyre, and hopefully we're on our way. We've made it to the shores of Loch Ness. We can't really spend as much time here as we would have liked because our day kind of got derailed by the puncture. It just took up a little bit of time, so we've got a quick stop here just to do a little bit of monster hunting. Nothing so far, and then we're going to start the journey to a park for night, which is on a pub car park called the Drovers Inn in Loch Lomond, and I'm hoping they can serve me up a nice burger and a beer. Our adventure's over, we're going home today. We're making the long journey back. We've stayed in probably not our most glamorous park for night location. We are just by a septic tank in a pub car park. This is the Drovers Inn. We had a meal in here last night. It was great food. We had the burgers that we wanted, and the pub are good enough to let us stay in their car park. So aside from paying for the meal, it was a free place to stay. And it's time to say goodbye to the mountains. We're just in Loch Lomond at the moment. We're going to start the journey, and it won't be long before we leave the mountains. Which was your favourite place to visit?
Evie Sands.
Oh, why was that?
Because it's called Evie.
Fair enough. Lily, which is your favourite place to visit?
Lily Lock.
Someone told me recently that as a parent, you'll only spend 18 summers with your kids, whilst they're actually kids. That's pretty scary, which is why we aim to have as many adventures as possible, and this has been one of our best and biggest adventures yet. I'm not sure what number we're up to, but I know for sure it's way over 18, and we're still counting. I'm going to miss these days. Lily and Evie, if you're watching this one day with your children, maybe even your grandchildren, I hope this video helps to keep these timeless memories fresh in your minds. And hopefully you'll never stop adventuring. Here's to the memories.